Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Okay, so let's continue with our last subtopic for chapter 8, thermal expansion. So in this subtopic, we have two learning outcomes. First is you should be able to define coefficient of linear expansion, area expansion and volume expansion, and solve problems related to thermal expansion of linear area and volume. Okay. So before we can see what is linear area and volume expansion, let's look at what is thermal expansion. Okay, by definition, thermal expansion is the change in dimensions of a body due to change in its temperature. Okay, so thermal expansion, walaupun perkataan dia adalah expansion, it doesn't necessarily mean that we need to heat the solid or the material. Okay, boleh jadi juga dipanaskan. So bila kita panaskan ataupun bila kita sejukkan sesuatu benda, sesuatu solid, okay, meaning that here there will be a change in dimension. So change in dimension ni, okay, in terms of tiga benda lah, linear, area dan volume. So there will be three different category of expansion. Okay, so let's look at the first one. Okay, where we have linear expansion. So linear expansion happens when there is a change in length, okay, ataupun diameter or radius. Okay, kalau kamu nampak dalam soalan tu, there's a change in length, diameter or radius, meaning that it is under linear expansion. Okay, so in this case, apabila kita panaskan solid ni, okay, this solid, this conductor, when we heat it, what happen is it will expand a little bit. Okay, so the expansion, okay, penambahan dari segi length tu is delta L. Okay, so apa formula yang kita gunakan untuk linear expansion? This formula, okay, di mana delta L equal to alpha. Alpha ni adalah coefficient of linear expansion. L0 is the initial length, and delta T here is the change in temperature, di mana T final minus T initial. Okay, so delta L here is the change, it's not the final length, it is the change, di mana delta L adalah final length minus initial length. Okay, alpha pula adalah coefficient of linear expansion, which is defined as the fractional change in length per degree change in temperature. Okay, so basically alpha ni dia adalah a value constant for a material. So setiap material akan ada value alpha, value beta, value gamma yang berbeza. Okay, so it depends on a material. So basically it represent how much, okay, how much a material can expand. Okay, so the higher the value for alpha, meaning that delta L dia lebih tinggi lah. Okay, it can expand more. So alpha here, as you can see, it is directly proportional to delta L. So we can say that, as in simple terms, it's just to show that a material can expand faster when they have alpha yang lebih tinggi. Okay, so L0 dekat sini adalah initial length ataupun initial diameter or initial radius, and delta T here is final minus initial. Okay, so you need to take note, final minus initial here is not the same as what we use in previous subtopic at point 3. Kalau dalam subtopic yang sebelum ni, which one is it? Okay, let me check first. Okay, subtopic yang sebelum ni, this one. Okay, we are using delta T as well, di mana delta T adalah final minus initial. Tapi kita tahu, since the flow of heat energy is from high temperature, this one adalah high temperature, to low temperature. So high temperature kita tahu dia lebih besar lah, this one lebih kecil lah value dia kan. For example, contohlah dekat sini 100, here is 10. So value final kita will always be smaller than initial. Apa pun yang berlaku, dia always smaller than initial. But that one is in at point 3. So dalam at point 4, okay, dalam at point 4 dekat sini, it depends lah, is it expansion or contraction? Okay, adakah kita panaskan? Kalau kita panaskan, dia akan expand lah. So kalau dipanaskan, basically initial dia akan jadi yang rendah lah, 10 degree, and then kita panaskan kepada contoh 40 degree. So obviously, okay, yang initial akan lebih rendah daripada yang final. Tapi kalau dia sejukkan pula, initial akan jadi rendah, initial akan jadi lebih tinggi, final akan jadi lebih rendah sebab dia sejukkan. Okay, so this one, it depends on what type of expansion we have. Is it thermal? Is it bukan linear area or volume? Maksudnya, is it being heated or is it being cooled? Okay, so that one you need to take note. Okay, so this one is when we rearrange lah. Bila kita substitute this one, kamu akan dapat this one. But in the list of formula, kita gunakan this one sahajalah. Okay, so that is for linear. Next one untuk area. So daripada perkataan tu kamu boleh tahu sudahlah. Okay, when a material is being heated, okay, when there's a temperature change in the material, what happen is the surface area will change. So surface area change, okay, formula yang kita gunakan sama pattern, cuma kita akan ubahlah di sini. Akan jadi delta A equal to beta A naught delta T. So yang beza dia adalah beta. Beta adalah area expansion, coefficient of area expansion, which is they measure the same thing, okay, to show that how much material can expand. Maksudnya, bila beta tu tinggi, okay, delta area dia lebih tinggi lah, dia akan dapat expand more. Okay, macam tu lah. Okay, so yang lain sama, delta T pun sama here. Okay, dekat sini yang berbeza hanyalah dekat sini lah. Okay, last one we have volume expansion. Okay, volume expansion is an expansion in terms of volume daripada tiga dimension lah dekat sini, which is length, panjang dan lebar dan tinggi. Macam itulah. Okay, so the volume expansion formula dia adalah this one. Yang berbeza adalah we have coefficient for volume expansion, which is gamma di sini. Okay, yang lain tetap sama. So these three equation are given in the list of formula. Okay, so delta T dekat sini, okay, sorry, delta T di sini kita boleh gunakan kedua-dua unit, degree Celsius or Kelvin. Tidak perlu convert. Okay, kalau dia bagi degree Celsius, guna degree Celsius saja, tidak perlu lagi convert kepada Kelvin. Because we are using delta T, we just want to find the change. So the change in temperature in degree Celsius and in Kelvin is the same. Tapi dalam chapter 9 kamu kena take note, okay, kita mesti always gunakan Kelvin. Okay, this one adalah dalam chapter 9 lah. Okay, chapter 8 there's no need to convert. Guna apa yang dibagi. Bagi degree Celsius, Kelvin, tidak perlu convert lagi. Okay, so these three expansion, okay, we can relate by their coefficient. Okay, so coefficient kita ada 3. Kita ada alpha, kita ada beta, kita ada gamma lah. Okay, so 3 coefficient ni adalah coefficient yang represent each expansion. Okay, di mana ratio dia kamu ingat 1, 2, 3. Okay, so alpha ni ratio dia 1 sebab dia hanya expand in one dimension, satu je, the length only. Okay, beta pula dia expand, okay, panjang dan lebar kan 2 dimension, volume pula 3. Okay, kita punya base, tinggi and juga lebar, so ada 3 lah. Okay, so macam mana mau relate? Beta will be equal to 2 times with alpha. This one, beta equal to 2 times with alpha, sebab beta expand 2 dimension. Okay, 2 kali alpha. Mega pula Omega lah pula, apa ni, gamma pula expand 3 kali. Okay, 3 kali form di alpha. Okay, so this relationship you have to remember. This one is not given lah, so kita akan gunakan relationship ni dalam soalan nanti. Okay, so let's look at example first lah. Okay, example 13. Okay, a hole in an aluminium plate has a diameter of 1.17 cm at 23 degrees Celsius. Okay, so kita ada aluminium plate with diameter. So ni aluminium plate, kita ada diameter. The diameter here is 1.178 cm. Di mana initial temperature is 23 degrees Celsius. Okay, now we want to find what is the diameter of the hole at 199 degrees Celsius. So apa diameter? Kiranya final lah. Ini initial. Final diameter when the temperature final is 199 degrees Celsius. Okay, first of all kita tengok dahulu apa jenis expansion. Is it linear, area or volume? Okay, so ada perkataan diameter, meaning that it's a linear expansion. So keluarkanlah formula untuk linear expansion. Okay, delta L naught, apa dia tadi? Delta L alpha L naught delta T. Okay, so delta L dekat sini menunjukkan change in length. So kita ada change in diameter. So kamu boleh ubahlah dari sini, gunakan D lah. Okay, kamu boleh ubah it. It doesn't have to be delta L always. Okay, ikutlah apa kita punya perubahan. So delta D alpha D naught T minus T naught. Okay, so since kita minta dekat sini adalah final, ni bukan final lah, this one adalah the change. So this one delta D ni is equal to final minus initial alpha D naught T minus T naught. Okay, barulah kita boleh masukkan lah. So kita punya final is what we want. This is the value that we want to find. Minus initial 1.178 cm, convert kepada meter. Alpha is given 2.4 exponent negative 5. Then initial 1.17 exponent negative 2. Okay, convert kepada meter. Lepas tu final temperature 199, initial 23. So kamu akan dapat 0.01183 meter. Okay, next one. Okay, calculate the temperature of the plate when the diameter of the hole is 1.176 cm. Okay, sekarang ni dia bagi pula, so this one A tadi. Sekarang ni dia bagi what is the diameter? Sorry, bukan diameter. Dia bagi diameter 1.176 cm. And what is the temperature? So dia bagi diameter, kita mau cari temperature. Kalau tadi dia bagi temperature, kita mau cari diameter, terbalik lah. So gunakan yang sama, this one. D minus D naught equal to alpha D naught T minus T naught. So we want to find this value. Okay, so final adalah yang dia bagi 1.176 cm. Initially dia bagi bukan yang dekat sini, not this one. This is the initial. So initial 1.178 cm. Alpha. Okay, this one alpha untuk aluminium. And then D naught initial again. Okay, final yang kita mau minus initial 23 degrees Celsius. So T will be equal to, dapat berapa? Negative. Okay, negative 47.74 degrees Celsius. Okay, you will expect you get smaller value for T because okay, now the diameter yang dia bagi sudah kurang lah, okay, daripada initial. So the value for T will be smaller. Okay, so jangan tinggalkan negatif dekat sini. Negative to show that the aluminum plate is now being cooled. Okay. Okay, next one, let's look at example 14. Okay, so we have a copper ball with radius 1.6 cm is heated to 353 degrees Celsius. The diameter of the ball has increased by 0.18 millimeter. If the coefficient of volume expansion for the copper is 51 exponent negative 6 per degree Celsius, calculate the initial temperature of the ball. Okay, so we have a ball here. Okay, this is a copper ball with radius 1.6 cm. It's being heated to 353 degrees Celsius. Maksudnya final temperature dia adalah 353. The diameter of the ball has increased by 0.18 mm. Okay, ni adalah penambahan dia, bukan dia punya final. Maksudnya diameter dia ni sudah bertambah by 0.18 mm. So dia adalah delta D. Okay, delta D ni yang dia bagi, bukan final diameter. Okay, so given that the volume expansion, okay, dia bagi sini volume expansion. Volume expansion adalah gamma 51 exponent negative 6 per degree Celsius. Okay, calculate the initial temperature. So kita mau initial temperature of the ball. Okay, first of all kita kena identify apa jenis expansion yang kita ada. Is it area or is it linear or is it volume? Okay, macam mana kita mau tahu? Kita tengok dari segi keyword dia lah. Is it length, diameter or radius? So dekat sini dia cakap the diameter has increased. So bermaksud dia adalah linear. So it is a linear expansion. So keluarkan linear expansion. Okay, formula dia adalah this one, T final minus initial. Okay, so sekarang ni dia bagi initially dia bagi radius, then the change is in diameter. So ikut kamu lah, kamu guna in terms of radius boleh, in terms of diameter pun boleh. So I want it to be in terms of diameter lah di sini. Okay, so kalau in terms of diameter, the delta D alpha T0 T minus T0. Okay, so dekat sini kamu pastikan this one you convert to diameter lah, which is just darab 2 sahaja. Okay, so delta D is given 0.18 mm, convert kepada meter. Okay, alpha di sini is not given, but we are given gamma, right? So kamu jangan substitute this one here, tidak. Dan juga jangan fikir disebabkan dia bagi gamma, it is a volume expansion. No. Okay, linear expansion depends kepada apa yang increase ataupun apa yang decrease. Is it diameter or is it area or is it volume? Okay, kalau dia bagi volume expansion macam ni, meaning that we need to find the alpha. Okay, what is the alpha? So you need to use the relationship between them, which is gamma is equal to 3 alpha. So meaning that alpha is equal to, okay, gamma divided by 3. So masukkan di sini lah, gamma divided by 3. Ini darab dengan initial diameter. So initial diameter, okay, this one initial radius. Okay, darab 2 sajalah untuk dapatkan diameter, which is 3.2 cm, convert kepada meter. Dan final kita ada 353. Initial yang kita mau cari. So initial will be equal to 22.1 degrees Celsius. Okay, untuk temperature 1 titik perpuluhan sajalah, tidak perlu 2. Okay, 1 titik perpuluhan saja. Okay, so that one is for example 14.